Hello, my dear viewers. Today we delve into an intriguing topic, the 6 sacrifices you need to make to escape poverty. It's a universal truth that the road to financial freedom is often paved with sacrifices. This video aims to shed light on practical steps towards overcoming poverty, steps that can be incorporated into your daily life. Remember, it's not just about becoming rich, it's about financial stability and liberation. So buckle up as we embark on this journey of financial liberation. Sacrifice 1. Instant gratification. This is a concept that's frequently tossed around in today's society, but what does it entail? Instant gratification, in essence, is the craving to instantly enjoy pleasure or satisfaction without any delay. It's the inner voice persuading you to indulge in the brand new sparkling gadget right away, as opposed to waiting and diverting that money towards future investments. This mentality, unfortunately, can be a considerable hurdle to financial growth. The reason? It favors immediate contentment over long-term advantages. It's the root cause of many of our impulse purchases or our tendency to outlive our resources with no consideration for the future. However, don't fret, there's a silver lining. The act of resisting instant gratification can be a transformative factor in your pursuit of wealth. When you curb the impulse to spend recklessly and opt to save or invest instead, you're sowing the seeds for future financial prosperity. Consider it akin to a farmer who decides to sow his last grain of wheat rather than consuming it. The yield he garners later far outweighs the immediate hunger he suppresses. Therefore, when the latest shiny gadget or an irresistible sale attempts to ensnare you in the snare of instant gratification, bear in mind that wealth doesn't amass overnight. It's the cumulative result of consistent, disciplined decisions made over a period of time. Always remember, the journey to wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Patience is indeed rewarding. Sacrifice 2. Unproductive habits. It's something we're all guilty of possessing. These small actions that consume our precious time but offer nothing of substance in return. Be it binge-watching TV shows, losing ourselves in the depths of social media, or partaking in idle gossip. Although they seem harmless, these habits can gradually morph into barriers, blocking our journey towards financial independence. Let's take a moment to meditate on this. Imagine a reality where we channeled that time into more productive pursuits. Be it acquiring a new skill, immersing ourselves in an enlightening book, or kickstarting a side business. The changes in our lives could be monumental. Such is the power of productive habits. Now, it's essential to remember that relaxing and enjoying leisure time is part of our nature. However, it's about achieving equilibrium and ensuring our habits are beneficial rather than detrimental. Here's the hard truth, though. Replacing habits isn't an easy journey. It demands self-insight, resolve, and patience. But the benefits make the struggle worthwhile. Ponder this. By letting go of these unproductive habits, you're not just your current life, you're paving the path for a more future. Wealth isn't solely about earning money, it's about utilizing your time and that begins with fostering productive habits. So, scrutinize your daily routine. Spot unproductive habits and initiate the process of substituting them with actions that will aid your financial advancement. Armed with discipline and consistency, you can transform these unproductive habits into ones that thrust you towards affluence. Sacrifice 3. Toxic relationships. These types of relationships are ones that drain your energy, distract you from your goals, or invite negativity into your life. They can exist with friends, family, or even colleagues. The impact of toxic relationships can be detrimental to your growth, as well as your financial stability. They have the potential to sidetrack you from your objectives, create unnecessary stress, and even result in financial burden. An example of this is when A in your life consistently borrows money without repaying it, or pressures you into making poor financial decisions. However, it's not just about money. These relationships can also stifle your personal growth by diminishing your self-esteem, discouraging your ambitions, or simply by consuming the time and energy you could be utilizing for self-improvement. So, how can one liberate themselves from these relationships? It begins with identifying the toxicity and comprehending its impact. From that point, it's about establishing boundaries, standing firm in your decisions, and occasionally making the tough choice to distance yourself entirely. Remember, your quest towards financial liberation is not solely about accruing wealth. It's about designing a life that encourages your goals, nurtures your growth, and respects your well-being. In order to achieve that, you need to surround yourself with positivity and individuals who stimulate growth. Therefore, take a moment, scrutinize the relationships in your life. Reflect upon their effect on your financial and personal development, and bear in mind, sometimes the best course of action to advance is to release. Sacrifice 4. Short-term thinking. This mentality is often propelled by the quest for immediate satisfaction, a mindset that can stifle your financial progression. It's centered around the desire for fast profits, prompting hasty decisions that may not always be advantageous in the long run. Consider this analogy. When you sow a seed, you don't anticipate it to yield fruit the next day, correct? Instead, you water it, nurture it, give it time to develop. The same concept applies to your financial affairs. Saving, fiscal planning, these are not short-term engagements. They necessitate patience, persistence, and above all, a long-term outlook. You must forecast future requirements, budget for unexpected costs, and make choices today that will be fruitful years later. This doesn't mean you can't relish the benefits of your hard work now. It simply signifies that you're consciously electing to place your future economic security above immediate pleasure. It's a trade-off, certainly, but one that can pave the way for a more relaxed and worry-free life in the long haul. Keep in mind that you make today will influence your financial state in the future. The verdict is yours. Do you prefer instant gratification or long-term financial expansion? Start cultivating thinking and observe your wealth flourish. Sacrifice number 5, your comfort zone. Now, we have all heard of the concept of a comfort zone, and it's not a negative one inherently. It represents an environment where our actions and behaviors follow a regular routine, minimizing stress and risk. It offers us a sense of mental security. However, the issue arises here. This can act as a two-sided blade. It can lull us into a state of complacency, stagnation, and lack of progress. Consider it as a protective cocoon, guarding us from the unknown, from discomfort. But bear in mind, a butterfly never takes flight without escaping its cocoon. Similarly, to experience financial growth, we often have to break out of our own cocoons, our comfort zones. Pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone, you open yourself up to fresh ideas, new challenges, and indeed new risks. But it's through managing these risks and challenges that you unlock the potential for wealth. This could potentially entail acquiring a new skill, launching a business, or making an investment in a new venture. Yes, it might be uneasy initially, but that unease is typically an indicator of growth. So don't let the security of your comfort zone restrain you. Instead, let it serve as the catalyst that launches you towards financial growth. Welcome the unfamiliar, the uncomfortable, and the unknown. After all, as the well-known saying goes, a ship in harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are built for. Step out of your comfort zone and seize the wealth of opportunities that await you. Sacrifice 6, ignorance. To beat poverty, it's not just about shedding ignorance, it's about embracing knowledge. It isn't just about hard work, but smart work that comes with understanding finances. This involves learning how to manage your money, invest wisely, and save effectively. It's about comprehending the value of a pound and how to make it work in your favor. Without financial literacy, you're akin to a ship sailing aimlessly at sea. You might be brimming with potential, but without a compass, you're directionless. This ignorance could lead you to make misguided decisions, plunge into debt, and remain trapped in a cycle of poverty. Escaping this cycle requires education. Immerse yourself in books, seminars, podcasts, or online courses. Never has knowledge been so accessible or abundant. The more you learn, the better decisions you'll make. You'll comprehend the art of budgeting, the science of investing, and the strategy for future planning. You'll realize that wealth creation isn't just about earning more, but about effective money management. Acquiring knowledge isn't just an escape route from poverty, it's a path to wealth creation. It's about understanding the mechanics of money and leveraging that knowledge for your benefit. It's about gaining mastery over your finances and steering your future. Remember, knowledge isn't just power, it's freedom. It's the key to unlocking a brighter future for you and your loved ones. Harness power of knowledge, use it to your advantage. And there you have it, my dear viewers, the 6 sacrifices you need to make to escape poverty. Remember, shunning instant gratification, breaking unproductive habits, distancing from toxic relationships, shifting from short-term thinking, stepping out of your comfort zone, and shedding ignorance are the stepping stones to financial freedom. Each sacrifice is a crucial component in this journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos. Together we can conquer poverty and achieve financial liberation.